last answer, please.
Is it true that the City Commission approved the canvassing board's report without discussion and without having given the citizens a chance to question? Is that correct? We approved the consent agenda when we approved the agenda that evening.
Ms. Calderwood, did I ask you the question that was just read, and did you give the answer that was just read? Okay. Now, at a subsequent meeting, Mr. Grabsky, attending the meeting, made a similar attempt to raise a point of order to have a matter taken off the consent agenda. Is that correct?
He made a point of order which he was disruptive and was ruled out of order.
So in your answer, there's a yes, that he did make a point of order. Attempted to make a point of order. Yes. Okay. And in your opinion, Mr. Grabsky became disruptive.
Yes, sir.
And you had Mr. Grabsky physically removed from the room by the police.
We asked Mr. Grabsky to leave the room for being disruptive. Yes, sir.
And the yes, sir, goes to my question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, in connection with the Willett-Dixon matter and the ad that the city placed in the newspaper, did you yourself receive any complaint from any citizen about being disturbed or harassed by anyone?
I had a couple of citizens, and I can't remember the specific area, it may have been Hitchcock, say, what is this letter that we're getting? What is this letter that was in the mail? And I explained to them that was something that was provided for that could be taken care of under the law as far as that letter being sent. I had a general answer for them. They expressed dissatisfaction in getting the letter.
Receiving a letter?
Receiving the letter.
Whom was the letter from? Do we know?
They had said it was somebody with the Green Party, is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
And there was just a couple of citizens. I didn't take their names, but
Now, did these conversations occur before the ad was run or after the ad was run?
I don't recall.
Okay. Now, Mr. Watson, I think, has made some public statements that he, in fact, believes that it's correct for him to engage in partisan politics as a part of his connection with the political process. Are you aware of that?
Not specifically, no.
You're not aware that he's made statements that he's a member of the Republican Party and he's got a right to engage in partisan politics?
I've heard general statements to that effect.
Okay. You haven't seen anything written to that effect?
No, I don't recall anything written. No.
Okay. And it's true that Mr. Lewis is a Republican, is it not?
You'd have to ask Mr. Lewis that question, but it's my understanding that he's a Democrat.
Democrat.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You'd have to ask him to be correct.
To make sure on that.
Yes, sir.
I have no further questions. Thank you, Mayor Calderwood.
You're welcome.
If I may, that's short now. Mayor, the canvassing board, did the canvassing board on behalf of the City of Alachua certify the election results at the April 11th, 2006 meeting?
Yes, sir, we did. The statement that was one of the exhibits reflected that. And between that time and the
city commission meeting where Mr. Gradsky wanted to take that off the consent agenda. Are you aware of any written communication or other complaints lodged with the city regarding the certification of that election?
Not that I recall.
Thank you. Those are all the questions I have.
But wait a minute, we're not finished yet. In fact, you became aware that this lawsuit had been filed prior to the meeting on May 15, 2006, did you not?
I don't recall the specific dates. I know there was something in the media about supposedly a lawsuit being filed. I personally had not been served with that one.
Okay. I have no further questions.
Thank you. You've got the right to read this one, type that, to check for accuracy and the additions, given the rata sheets, you can write things down, or you can wait and rely upon it. In any event, when it's typed up, you'll get the opportunity to read it. So, would you like to read it, Susan, or do you want to just read it?
Okay.